Hello, welcome everybody. Shalom. I'm your sister Taisha, and I'm here with a quick prophetic word. I'm not going to hold you too long on today. Now, this word is coming from Luke, and we're in chapter 14, and we're starting about verse 33. Now, you guys, it really starts at verse 25 all the way to 33 because it's the cost of being a disciple. And before I just read this one little verse, I was asking him about what could I do? What was I allowed to do career-wise, profession-wise? And then God had begun to kind of speak to me on the contract, I guess, that we have between who I am and who he is and what I do for him, to make a long story short. And this is what this word is coming from. Me being just curious, trying to see how much wiggle room I had and what all could I do out here in this world. So I'm a disciple, and I believe that I make disciples. So this is for anybody that is trying to follow Jesus. Because that's what I believe a disciple is. A disciple follows Jesus wherever he going. Wherever he going to take you, you following up behind him. I'm going to read. Verse 33, in the same way, concluded Jesus, none of you can be my disciples unless he gives up everything he has. Stop right there. Back to everything he has. Okay? So what I have learned, that I'd rather follow Jesus and give up everything than follow Satan and receive death. Because the wages of sin is death. But the wages of discipleship is everything. So my everything would look like my cost, what I could lose, what I could, stand to forfeit for my salvation, for me following Jesus, could look like my friends, my career, my relationship, my spouse, kids, family, fun, clubbing, just, in the world, enjoying the world, I would say. Okay, my finances, hardships, betrayals. It cost my life because it's no longer about me. That's what God pretty much broke it down to me as. So since I'm a disciple and you're a disciple, it's okay if we find ourselves walking away from the things that I listed to follow Jesus. Not behind no craziness, to follow Jesus. Because you're going to come to a place, you may say, why is it going to cost me all of that? This is why. Because at all times, you follow Jesus. And you may have to walk away with him at all costs. See, when I'm following Jesus, and he's going to the right, we're going on our little path, and then you taking me to the left, whatever you could resemble, then you have to go. And I have to be able to let that go. That's part of my everything. It's no longer self-serving. Now I serve the one that, I got salvation now. I'm a disciple now. So I'm sorry, but I didn't enlist in the army to go back home. I enlisted in the army to stay here and fight. So therefore, that's what I do. So I'm just here to help somebody to understand why certain things that you want to do just not working out. They just don't. It's just not going right. I feel you. 1 minute I want to be a nurse. 1 minute I want to be a teacher. I'm an entrepreneur. I'm a mama. I want to write a book. I want to make lotion. I want to make shampoo. I got all kind of stuff. I want to make hair grease. I got things that I want to do. I have that, that part of me where I want to invent things. It's so many parts of me that I want to do and embark on this world and just like, bam, and show them, that I can make it. I can do it. I made it. Mama, I made it. Daddy, I made it. But because of what I signed up for, I probably can't do that. Most likely I won't be doing all of those things, maybe one or two. And I might not do none of them. I might just spend my life all about the Father business like Jesus, because that's who I asked to be like. I'm just being real. But I love y'all, so I just wanted to come here, and I ain't going to even make this as short. I'm going to leave it out however many minutes it is, because it needs to bless some people. And I know I got people on TikTok that show love. I know that y'all out here, y'all show love, and y'all really watch, and I appreciate that. You know, and I just want to get a little back by giving you the truth and giving you some understanding. And understanding ain't 60 seconds or less. It takes a couple minutes. So in all things, get an understanding. I love you guys, and I just want to know, it may be your discipleship that's costing you your friends, costing you your career, costing you relationships, costing you your spouse, costing you your family, costing you your fun, costing you your hardship, costing you betrayals, persecution, messing with your finances, costing you your life, costing you your turn up, costing you that whatever you want out of this world. Okay? It may just be your discipleship. And I wanted to come here and remind you of that. Luke chapter 14, verses 25 through 33. I had the GNT version. Get on it. Read it and just see what it is that you signed up for. Because you probably didn't count the cost of really what it is that you're doing for the Lord. Amen.